Welcome back. We're supposed to get a pretty good snowstorm here. It just started, but it's supposed to snow the rest of the day today, all night long, and then kind of let up tomorrow. So we'll see what we end up with tomorrow morning. But we're ready for it. I got the four-wheeler all gassed up, ready to go for plowing. Long road in here, so that thing's gonna kind of be the MVP of the winter. But before we get too much snow, I'm gonna move all my firewood over here and stack it neatly somewhere in here, pretty close proximity to the cabin, and get it tarped so it's not all covered in snow and getting wet all winter. Come on in. What do you think of that, bud? It's snowing out? You like the snow? You live in Minnesota, so you better, bud. Well, it's starting to snow quite a bit harder. I'd say we probably have 2 inches or so. They're saying 4 to 9. We'll see what we end up with in the morning. I'm gonna bring in some firewood for the night, get cozied up, and I'm gonna get up real early and start plowing, I think. Good morning, Stan.
Yay!
Well, good morning. I don't know how much snow we got. Looks to be a decent amount though. I'm up early. I'm gonna have a couple cups of coffee and then get bundled up and go out and start plowing.
Bye-bye, Dada.
Bye, Stan. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you in a bit. Bye. Not sure how much we ended up with. It's kind of hard to tell because it was so windy. You know, it was more of like a storm. So it's all kind of drifted. So there's more in some spots and less in other spots. But looking at the four-wheelers here, a good 6 inches maybe. We'll let that baby warm up a little bit. It's still snowing a little bit, but it's mostly done. It's kind of letting up, so the storm's pretty much over. So the four-wheeler is the main snow removal tool here, and we got a long road to plow. I also have a snow blower, but it would take a real long time to snow blow the entire thing. It'd probably take all day to do, but it'd be worth it, you know, if you can get in and out of here. And I'm sure what'll probably happen is I'll suffer and plow with the four-wheeler for like 10 or 15 years, and then end up buying a plow truck one day, and then, you know, with a heated cab, and then wonder why I didn't just do that right away. So I was not off to a good start this morning. I made about 2 passes and the plow came off. I'm pushing this really wide to start since this is kind of the first big snowfall of the year, you know, and as winter goes on, you get more snow, it'll start closing in. So I'm pushing it nice and wide to start with here. But yeah, I literally made 2 passes. 1 back, 2 back. I smoked a rock underneath the four-wheeler and it shoved the plow off the bracket. So I was backing up and pretty soon the plow was sideways. So I got it back on. There's like 4 bolts that connect to this bracket, but I could only get 2 on. I could get them all on, but I was rolling around in the snow and everything. So I got the 2 back ones on, and then I wired the other 2. So I kind of need to baby this thing. I just need to get through plowing this time, and then I'll mount it properly when I'm done. Well, all right, that worked out pretty slick. It pushed all that, no problem. But yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. It was a good time. But that concludes the plow job. Like I said, I'm keeping it nice and wide at the start here, so if we get a bunch of snow, I got room to push it. Oh yeah. A lot of fun. I'm not even kidding.
I believe it.
That will dry this stuff off in no time. I would never leave this stuff like this. I'm gonna be sitting, you know, right here, so. I'm sure the roads are gonna be just, they'll be fine.
Yeah. I was going to come tell you, so far has 7 inches of snow according to Northern News Now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had a good 6. I'd say.
Yeah.
At least, maybe even a little more.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to tell because it's drifty, you know?
Yeah.
It actually looks like winter out now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, bud.
Alright, so now that the plowing's done, I'm gonna head out and pack a snowshoe trail back on my trail system back in the woods here. So every snowfall, if I stay on top of it and go out and pack it down with my snowshoes, I'll have a nice snowshoe trail all winter long. I also want to try to get into skiing sometime this winter too. I haven't done much of it, and yeah, I kind of want to get into it. So having a nice packed snowshoe trail will be good for that as well. And then I got these trail cameras. Sierra's on her way back with some batteries. They take a lot of AA batteries. But these are the ones that send the photos or videos right to your phone, which will be really nice because then I can start putting trail camera photos at the end of the video. I used to do that, but the trail cameras I had, I was always having problems with them. Like the batteries would die really fast or the memory cards wouldn't save the pictures. So I ended up getting some new ones. So I got 4 new ones. They should send them right to my phone and then we can see what's lurking out here in these woods. All right, so I got my trail cameras with. I'll pack a nice snowshoe trail, set these cameras out, and you won't see photos till next video though, because I'll upload this one before I have the photos. Actually, I might have some photos, we'll see. Well, there's deer tracks right here. These are from Skeeter. You can see those have snow in them, so that must have come through last night during the storm. See, these all got a little dusting of snow in them. So those were all from last night. All right, this will be the first location. So I'm gonna put a camera right here. This is an intersection, so trailhead's that way and that way. Kind of a nice little opening. Put one here and see if we catch anything. Okay, that camera's set up. Should capture anything in this intersection, so got a good chance of seeing something, I think. I'll head up the trail a little ways and set up the other one. This is a really pretty spot right here. Kind of turns into a nice pine forest. There's a cedar swamp up in there. That's where I'm gonna put the other camera. It's in the cedars. I'm in this nice little cedar swamp. I'll put it on this tree right here. Kind of a nice little opening. A lot of little game trails that intersect in a couple different spots, so I think this is a good spot. Okay, I like the spot. Also, with having the snowshoe trails going right by the cameras, you know, animals will follow those too. Wild animals are just like us. If there's an easier way to get somewhere, they're gonna take it. They're gonna follow trails. So a nice packed snowshoe trail, you know, in the middle of winter is pretty sweet highway for them. So if they find it, they're gonna use it. I'm not sure what we'll catch on these. We'll definitely catch a deer. Be nice to catch anything, you know, bunnies, fox, a wolf, moose, pine marten, lynx. We'll see. Okay, we're right back at this intersection. That's the way to the cabin. That's the way to the cedar swamp, and then it loops all the way around the perimeter of the property. Eventually back out to this trail, which I just came in on. So there's my snowshoe tracks. I'm gonna pack it one more time. I'll do one more loop, pack down the rest of the spots that I didn't get on the first round. So now by packing it down like this, after it freezes, it'll become firm. So you could actually walk right on the snowshoe trail with tennis shoes and you wouldn't sink down into the snow. It becomes a nice firm trail. And also a nice ski trail. So that's kind of the goal here, snowshoeing and skiing. Hi. Hi. Hi, Stan. Home sweet home. So I was gonna do the kitchen build in this video, but kind of ran out of time. I was gonna work on it last night. It gets dark so early now, and I wanted to get a lot of that wood stacked. And then we got all the snow, so I had to plow a lot today. Well, I spent most of my time probably fixing the plow than actually plowing, but yeah, it was a good first little snowstorm. I kind of know what I'm up against with the plowing with the four-wheeler thing. Like I said, it pushed this stuff no problem, so I think it'll be able to handle just about anything. I just got to get some better hardware for the bracket that connects the plow to the machine. I'll kind of beef that up a little bit, make it stronger. And now we're getting ready to head home and visit some family for Thanksgiving. It's nice, it finally feels like winter. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the snowstorm. It's certainly pretty. We'll be right back here after Thanksgiving to continue progress on the cabin. So kitchen build is next, and yeah, a lot of other stuff too. But with that, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.